an accounting degree still relevant today? Because honestly, nobody wants to study something that AI might be replacing in the next 5 years, right? And if you have been scrolling all this TikTok or even LinkedIn, you've probably seen people saying,
one day, accountants are all going to be replaced. Everything is already automated. So why do you even want to study accounting? It's a profession that will go extinct in one day.
So in this video, we will break down exactly what AI is changing in the accounting career, what still matters in it, and we'll even talk to real accountants to know how their day-to-day work has changed ever since AI came into the picture and what they themselves think about the future. And hopefully at the end of the day, you are able to discover the answer to the question whether accounting is still a relevant degree. Let's be honest, accounting used to be very different. We talk about spreadsheet, invoices, bank reconciliation. We talk about long nights staring at the ledger, and junior accountants used to spend 50 to 60% of their time just doing repetitive tasks. But don't take it from me. Let's talk to real accountant.
It's a lot of manual work, balance sheet, profit loss, management accounts, and costing, financial analysis, and stuff like that.
I think it used to have like a lot of Excel sheet formulas that we need to search out online, but you can't really know how to use it. But with AI, I think you can search it up and easily know how to apply on what you want to use it into your Excel sheets on what need to analyze.
Exactly, that was the old world of accounting. And according to ISIS Malaysia, the legal and accounting sector is 75.6% exposed to AI automation, one of the highest in the country, which sounds really scary. But if you look at flip side of the coin, this actually set up the biggest opportunity for the next generation of accountant, because AI could be helping you to skip the career ladder. Think about it. Traditionally, accounting career would look like this. In your first step, you're talking about data entry. Then second level of it, you're talking about bookkeeping. The third level, we are talking about reconciliation. And fourth level, which is years later, you get to work in advisory. But with AI automating step 1 to 3, what's left now for the new accountants to do? You get to skip all that repetitive work and move faster into the thinking work, which is the level 4 advisory. But here's the thing, don't take my word for it. This is what accountants have to say themselves.
AI is actually taking over the clerical side of what accounting, like we do in general, the bookkeeping, double entry. It helped me by taking the load off actually, my back. So there's more time for me to learn other stuff like data analysis. When you have a bunch of data inside your accounting entries, these are things where you need to actually analyze to assess how the company is doing or how the business is doing as a whole. With AI taking that bookkeeping load off already, there's more time for us to do a bit more strategic thinking and also more on decision making rather than having to spend half of the time doing bookkeeping.
Right now, I can throw my reports into AI, like financial numbers, then it can help me to analyze what's the anomalies. Like I don't have to do like my eyeballs, like to find out where which place is wrong. So most of the time, I just need to dump it in, and they'll tell me like, oh, actually this part the number is higher, and like this part the number figures is different from prior year. That kind of thing, they can spot it out for me.
The truth is, this shift is actually happening everywhere. AI isn't just replacing accountant; it is actually changing the starting point for the accounting profession. You enter closer to where the real value of a true accountant begins, which is interpretation, communication, and strategy. So here's the thing. Ultimately, there is still a human edge to an accountant, which AI cannot replace. AI can calculate big numbers. It can summarize for you. AI can even generate draft report. But AI cannot do the things that actually really matter. Think about it. AI can calculate, but it can't make judgment. AI can predict, but it can't interpret like a human. AI can analyze, but it cannot empathize. And more importantly, AI still do hallucinate. And we have seen a great example when AI goes unchecked. Remember Deloitte, one of Big Four? They had to refund the 440,000 Aussie dollar to the Australian government because they created a report with AI assistance containing fake citation. My point is this, As a human, we have a more complete facet of skill set. For AI, while it can present, it may not be able to empathize. It can crunch data, but there is emotions involved and human element involved. And that is where the human element still matter, even in the age of AI. So let's talk to accountants on where they think AI can't replace them.
One thing that I can think of that AI cannot replace human being yet is more on the understanding the business actually. AI, yes, it can actually analyze data, it can actually come up with reports, it can come up with budget forecasts, stuff like that, but it does not still understand your business to the depth of how you would understand it. So that is where the human aspect comes in, I would say.
Professional judgment. So you've seen like when you have worked in multiple industry, so you will know like what is the typical areas that like people look at, then you can give a better judgment on around those areas. So sometimes when you know about a market, also market news or other news that you got from other places, but actually AI doesn't know it yet, so they won't be able to make a correct judgment. But you know this information that AI doesn't know, so you'll be able to make a judgment accordingly.
I guess to put it in short, maybe I can say that AI can easily give us an answer, but accountant can give us understanding. And that's what keeps humans essential, especially in an AI-powered world. So here's the thing, whether we like it or not, the world is changing. The key here is that we need to stay relevant in this changing world, whether we are accountants or other professions. So what are the skills that truly matters in this AI era that can help us to stand out and adapt? Based on some of the research that I've done in hiring trends and what professionals are experiencing on the ground, we can summarize all of it into 3 mindsets. Number 1, you need to learn the tools, not fear the tools. In short, instead of rejecting it, make AI your best friend, your co-pilot. Think about stuff like Power BI, cloud computing, automation, and AI assistant. It could help you to do all the mundane work so that you can focus on what truly matters, the thinking job. And the second mindset is this: you need to move away from being just a doer and executioner to become the thinker. Because today, as a good accountant, your job is not just about typing number, keying in data. Your job is interpreting those data and making meaning to it, relating to the situation of a company and even the emotional state of your bosses. Because if all that you're doing is just data entry and following simple orders without any innovation or creativity, you could be in danger. Which lead me to the third point: building the human value. I would argue in this day of age where AI is taking over so many mundane jobs, skill sets such as communication, business acumen, ethics, and financial storytelling become an ever more essential skill set that every accountant or professional need to have. And those are the 3 mindsets you need to stand out in this world today. And when we speak to these working accountants, we do notice them talking about this.
A lot of it is application. What you learn in school is a lot of theories, and what you need to do is apply those theories into real life situations. So I would say most of the things you learn in school, you don't need to apply them in real work because you have all these computers, AI to assist your work, right? So a lot of manual work you don't need to do, but you need to be smart, you need to be analytic, you need to know why you do certain things, why you need to do certain exercises. Those are the things that you need to be mindful of.
So here's the thing, do you think Malaysia's education has evolved enough to catch up with what is needed in this world today? Do share with us in the comments below what are your thoughts. What can university do to actually help the new batch of students to adapt into this changing world? At this point, we gotta talk about our partner in this video. That is Taylor's University. Here's Taylor University's feature, the future of accounting education. This is where education is catching up with reality and in some ways even leading it. Taylor's has taken seriously with their future-proof approach to digital finance. They were the first to introduce the Bachelor of Accounting with FinTech honors designed specifically for the skills accountants need now. They have a strong accounting foundation plus emerging technology like blockchain, cloud computing, and data analytics, integrated Bloomberg market concept, certification for real-world and hands-on learning, guidance through Taylor's Center for Accountancy Studies, fast-track pathways to professional recognition. This isn't a traditional accounting degree with a tech add-on. This is accounting redesigned for the digital finance era. So if you're planning on a career in finance or accounting, or you want to have a degree that keeps you ahead of the curve, check them out. The link is in the description below. But right now, let's go back to our topic. What does the future of accounting look like? How this profession will be in 10 years down the road? I would say that the future of accountant will be more analytical, more tech fluent, more advisory driven, more strategic, more essential in what they do. Ultimately, AI will not replace accountants. But my theory is that accountants who use AI will replace those who don't, because they are going to be so much more effective at what they do. Because if you're an accountant, in the future, your job will likely not be about crunching data, keying in data. Your job will be to question those data, making meaning out of those data, and helping your organization to make better decision with it. So yes, it's gonna be much more about how you think. Like I say, I'm not an accountant, so it's best to hear from people who are doing accounting whether accounting is actually still worth studying.
I think definitely I would still recommend accounting for people that are interested in numbers and figuring out finance, because I think it's a good base that you can apply throughout, not just on work, you can also apply it in on your personal. Like when you can know the numbers well, I think you can manage a lot more stuff pretty easily in your life.
It's technical, not so technical. It is art and it is also science. So it's a good mixture of both streams, which makes accounting really exciting. It's like magic, right? You look at numbers, but you can tell stories from those numbers. It is still very relevant simply because AI won't be able to replace an accountant. ChatGPT or other AI can only give you data, but how do you make sense of the data to become useful information? You still need a human to give more context and tell a story on those numbers.
Alright, so we have heard it. Like all of them say, the accounting degree is not dying. It's just that the old way of doing accounting degree is. And the new accounting degree that is relevant will have to be built for the changing world, which is much more tech driven. Only then, accounting can be relevant. And remember this, tools change fast, but thinking will last longer and is with you forever. So you need to start now learning how to make meaning out of data, learning how to think properly, not later. So in my opinion, although AI did come in the scene and change the way accounting worked, but it did not erase accounting as a profession. It simply made it more human, more strategic, and more valuable. And a big shout out to Taylor's University for partnering with us in this episode. And if you'd like to learn more about their Bachelor of Accounting with FinTech program, check out the link in the description below. And if you like this video, do hit the subscribe and turn on the notification button so that whenever we upload a new video, it will be served to you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.